Hello friends, in a highly anticipated judgment, the Supreme Court today set aside the remission of 11 convicts sentenced to life imprisonment for multiple murders and gang rapes, including that of Bilkis Bano during the 2002 communal riots in Gujarat. The court held that the state of Gujarat was not the appropriate government to decide the issue of remission, as the trial was held in the state of Maharashtra. Since the Gujarat government was found to be incompetent, the remission orders were held to be invalid. Accordingly, the court directed the convicts who were given premature release in August 2022 to surrender in prison within 2 weeks. Today, Justice Nagaratna, who authored the judgment, wrote, "A woman deserves respect however high or low she may otherwise be considered in society, or to whatever faith she may follow, or whatever creed she may belong to. Can heinous crimes against women permit remission? These are the issues which arise." In its judgment, the court answered main issues. Dealing with the May 2022 order of the Supreme Court, Justice Nagaratna acknowledged that the Gujarat government had to decide the applications and pass the order under challenge in terms of the May 2022 decision of the Supreme Court. However, Justice Nagaratna reasoned that this direction was issued in a writ petition filed by one of the convicts, Radhesham Shah, by suppressing material facts like an earlier decision of the Bombay High Court and the opinion of the presiding judge, and making misleading statements. This decision was a nullity inasmuch as it was hit by fraud and the doctrine of per incuriam, the court held. Next, while answering the question of whether the impugned remission orders were in accordance with the law, Justice Nagaratna revealed, "We need not have gone into the other issues, but for the sake of completion we have. The rule of law is breached because the Gujarat government usurped power not vested in it and abused its power. The exercise of power by the state of Gujarat is an instance of usurpation of power and abuse of power. This is a classic case where the order of this court was used to violate the rule of law by granting remission. On that ground also, the remission orders deserve to be quashed," the judge said. Next, while dealing with the issue of what would follow when the remission orders have been set aside, the court revealed that it was a delicate issue that was given an anxious consideration by the judges. In answering this question, the bench weighed the paramountcy of the rule of law against the personal liberty of the convicts. When Article 21 did not permit a deprivation of an individual's right to liberty in a manner not supported by the rule of law, could liberty be upheld in the face of a breach of the rule of law? Justice Nagaratna asked. The judge also spoke about the role of constitutional courts in being a beacon in upholding the rule of law, which she insisted must be preserved, unmindful of the ripples of the consequences. Finally, directing the convicts to be sent back to jail, Justice Nagaratna said, "If the convicts can circumvent the consequences of their conviction, the peace and tranquility in the society will be reduced to a chimera. The courts have to be mindful not just to the spelling of justice but also the content of it. It is the duty of this court to correct arbitrary orders at the earliest and to retain the foundation of the trust of the public. We cannot forget the conduct of the convicts, particularly the one who had abused the process of this court. The deprivation of liberty is justified inasmuch as they have been erroneously set at liberty. One cannot overlook the fact that they were in jail for a little over 14 years with liberal paroles and furloughs. The status quo ante must be restored. Plea of protection of liberties of these convicts cannot be accepted by us. The rule of law must prevail. When the impugned orders are set aside, the consequences must follow." Banu's lawyer, Advocate Shobha Gupta, argued that the punishment imposed on Bilkis's rapists ought to be proportional to the nature and seriousness of the crime they had committed, which included 14 murders and 3 gang rapes, highlighting the brutality of the crimes and the religious hatred motivating it, Gupta asked the Supreme Court bench if the convicts deserved the leniency they have been accorded. Bilkis saw her first child's head being smashed on a stone. She kept pleading to the attackers because she was from the same locality as them. That is why she could name them. She knew them because they were from their locality, but they showed her or her family no mercy. Are these people, the perpetrators who have been found guilty of committing these crimes, deserving of the leniency shown to them? Besides this, Gupta further pleaded to the court, this barbaric crime has left an indelible mark on Bilkis. Therefore, this is not a case where the convicts deserve mercy. The convicts should be sent back. I am beseeching this court with folded hands to send them back where they have come from. The remission order was indeed a question on the conscience of the nation. Urging the court to set aside the remission orders, Senior Advocate Indira Jayasingh told the court today the conscience of the nation is reflected in the three organs of the state, and therefore the judgment this court will render will be a reflection of the conscience of the nation. The judgment delivered by the Supreme Court today has brought relief to millions of Indians who still believe that justice and rule of law will be kept safe in India by the Supreme Court of India. That's all for today. If you like the content we provide, please subscribe to the Upfront and press the bell icon to get notification of all our updates. Please share our videos and educate others. Thank you.